can see, it's spooky season. I have my Hufflepuff representation, my witchy representation. I have all the representation today. So I would like to say that I have a few books here. I was perusing my bookshelf and I thought I would take the time to go over, I picked these books from my bookshelf, go over how many books do I have here? I have four books here. So these 4 books I just found, they are by no means an exhaustive list. These are just the books that I found on my bookshelf that did transform me, change my life, and I thought I would share with you guys. I picked a passage or a quote I like from each of them. So this is going to be a relatively short video. I'm not going to go into a synopsis or explain the ways that it changed my life because I don't want to give you too much of any of these books. I want you to be inspired and pick them up on your own if you're so inclined and decide if it will help change your life. I just thought, you know, I'm all about education, and if something works for me, I would hope it would work for you. So I'm going to take the time now, go over these few books. There's only a few, and let's begin. The first book that I recently read was Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Now, I played this game earlier because I'm with fate, I'm with the universe, the harvest moon and all that. It affects Capricorn and Aries, and I'm a Capricorn sun and an Aries rising. Not that that's important, it's just fun. But fun to know about me. I'm going to pick this one here. This was fate. This is what we decided, so I'm going to read it to you. If thou art pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs thee, but thy own judgment about it. And it is in thy power to wipe out this judgment now. But if anything in thy own disposition gives thee pain, who hinders thee from correcting thy opinion? And even if thou art pained because thou art not doing some particular thing which seems to thee to be right, why dost thou not rather act than complain? But some insuperable obstacle is in the way? Do not be grieved then, for the cause of its not being done depends not on thee. But it is not worth while to live if this cannot be done. Take thy departure then from life contentedly, just as he dies who is in full activity, and well pleased too with the things which are obstacles. The next book I have was a book that my mother loaned to me. It's Don't Believe Everything You Think, and this is by Joseph Nguyen. I know that I mentioned this in a previous video, so again, I just picked a random passage or a quote and I will read it. It's not the empty boat, but my reaction to it that causes my anger. All the people or situations that make me upset and angry are like the empty boat. They don't have the power to make me angry without my own reaction. This is a book my husband lent to me. It's The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins. Here we go. Religious wars rarely are fought in the name of religion, and they have been horribly frequent in history. I cannot think of any war that has been fought in the name of atheism. Why should it? A war might be motivated by economic greed, by political ambition, by ethnic or racial prejudice, by deep grievance or revenge, or by patriotic belief in the destiny of a nation. Even more plausible as a motive for war is an unshakable faith that one's own religion is the only true one, reinforced by a holy book that explicitly condemns all heretics and followers of rival religions to death, and explicitly promises that the soldiers of God will go straight to a martyr's heaven. Last but certainly not least, we have Furiously Happy by Jenny Lawson. Fun fact, we share the same birthday, December 29th, Capricorn power. All right, so again, let us see what fate has decided on this thy week before Halloween. Okay, here we go. And then I fell through the floor because being embarrassed by your child when you're an adult is much like being embarrassed by your parents when you're a teenager. But worse, because you can't roll your eyes at them and pretend that they just don't understand you. Kids totally understand you, so much more than you want them to. That is it, guys. I hope you're having a lovely fall and a wonderful spooky season. Bless you. And stay kind, stay happy, stay motivated.